Groups are the main way I interact on the city. When I first join my church's city, I'm automatically put in a few groups. First is my church group, Grace Fellowship. Since everyone who's part of the church is in this group, this is where church-wide communications, like our pastor's weekly update, are published. When I read or respond to something in here, I know everyone in the church will be able to see it. Grace also meets in several locations on Sunday and has formed 2 campuses. The city's been organized to match this structure, so I'm also in a campus group. The third group that I'm in is my neighborhood group. Grace Church set up neighborhood groups around our city, so when I put in my address, I was automatically placed in the group closest to me. This group is great for me to let people know about the block party I'm hosting or to find out about our neighborhood serving needs. As I look at my things to-do list, I see I have 3 tasks to complete to help me get started in the city. I've already filled out my profile and found some friends, so now I'm ready for the most important part, finding groups. Groups on the city are meant to enhance the life of groups already meeting in my church, like my community group. On the group search page, I can either search by type of group, or I can use the mapping feature. Since I haven't joined my community group on the city yet, I'll search for it by name. After I find my group, I'll come to the group's external page where I can read what my leader has written as a description of the group. If I was brand new and wanting to visit this group in person for the first time, I'd start a conversation with the leader and get details about the group and where they meet. But Jude and I have been attending this group for a while now, so I'm going to ask to join instead. My request has been sent to my community group leader, and once he approves the request, the group will be listed in my groups menu. A note here about joining groups. Anytime someone invites you to join a group, you'll get an email invite, as well as notice here in your things to do. Outside the initial groups you're a part of when you join, the city won't assume that you want to be in a group unless you've okayed it, so make sure to accept your group invitations. Now that my leader approved my request to join, I'm going to go into the group and see what's been happening. Right away, I can scan the group stream and see what people have been discussing and know what events are coming up. Before I add an event of my own, I'm going to take a look at who's in this group. In my icon tray, I'll find the information about my group. Under the people icon, I can see everyone in this group. When I post something in the group, only these people will be able to view it. While I'm here, I'll invite Jude to join the group too. I have some options on how much email I want to receive from the group. If I don't want to be emailed at all, I can choose nothing. If I want one daily email that combines all my group activity, I can choose Daily Digest. New content will send me email whenever someone in the group creates something, and the Everything setting will send me an email anytime someone creates or responds to anything in the group. Since these are the people that I'm really sharing my life with, I want to get emails whenever something new is created, so I'll set my group to New Content. Remember that you can adjust these settings for each group that you're in, so you'll only get as much email as you want. Jude and I want to invite our whole community group over for brunch this Sunday after church. To begin, I'll click Start Something. This event tool will be perfect. After I get done filling out some of the initial details, I can explore the different tools within events. The default address is the address of the group, so I need to go in and change this to our home address. Jude is really great at making pancakes, but I want some other people to add their culinary specialties. I'll have some people bring fruit, sausage, and juice. It would also be nice to have some help cleaning up, so I'll use the Roles tool for that. If we were going to do this more than once, I could make this recurring. Under More Options, I could decide to share this outside of my group, or if I only want to invite other women in the group, I can choose to display this event to women only. When I hit Create, this event will be viewable by only the people in my community group. Since I'm the host, it may be great if I RSVP'd yes. I'm also going to sign up to be one of the cleanup crew, since Jude will be working so hard at the griddle. If I want to send a message to everyone who's coming, I have the ability to do that. Now that I think about it, I'd really like to add more people to the cleanup crew. Up in my icon tray, I can find the Edit button. I can come back in at any time to edit my event. Everyone who responds yes will get an email reminder the day before the event. On the day of the brunch, I could come here and print off a copy of the event detail with everyone's response and what they're bringing. In case I need to cancel my event or delete it completely, I'll use the trash button. Depending on what I want to say to my group, there are a lot of great tools available to me. To start a discussion about Sunday's sermon or an interesting article I just read, I can start a topic. At our group, we sometimes split up men and women for prayer. I could make a prayer request with a reminder of what we were all in prayer for and make it for women only, so only women could view it. The More Options button is something that stays consistent for all content types. When thinking about the difference between events and needs and how to use the tasks and items tools, it's helpful to think about your events being based around a date and a time, while needs are based around a subject. Jude and I are remodeling our bathroom and could really use some help. I can easily organize a help force by creating a need and letting everyone know we're planning for our power remodel weekend. 3 days, 1 project, change lives. I'll make a separate task for each day. Friday is demolition day. Saturday, put in new tub, toilet, and sink. And Sunday is paint. I think I'll take lots of pictures and post an album in the group so we can all remember what's sure to be an action-packed weekend. As groups in the city begin to reflect the real shared life of community, it's easy for new people who join the group to get up to speed quickly and feel like they belong.